Hello and welcome to another edition of ClickDesigns Training. Super excited to be here with you today. My name is Angie Norris and I'm a power user of ClickDesigns here from week to week to help you see the power of this amazing platform and how you can go in there and find one of the amazing templates that's already ready to go, and you can make a couple tweaks and boom, it is ready for you to use. Super exciting. I love it. And I use it every single week. And I hope that you guys do too. I'm in there every day. And you'll probably see me, Angie Norris downloaded a graphic. Angie Norris downloaded a graphic. I literally am downloading graphics all of the time. So you're probably seeing a lot of activity from me. So I believe in the software and I love it. And I know this is our last day of this series. We've been in a series called AI Copy ClickDesigns, and we are showing you how to take prompts and turning them into pixels using graphics. And I hope that you've enjoyed this series, but we are on the last edition and we're going to be continuing on in a new month, next month, in November, my birthday month, and I hope that you guys are going to track along with us and be there. So we have a lot to cover. Today we're going to be talking about Click Infographics, which I love, love, love. So I'm going to show you guys how to make some infographics today, but with the power of using ChatGPT to help us. It's just saved me so much time. I know I have an idea in my head. I want to illustrate it, but I just don't know how. And I can ask ChatGPT and it has helped me do wonders. And I call mine Chatty G. Have you guys named it? If you haven't named your ChatGPT over the last 7 weeks, what is going on? No, I want to hear all the names, even if you dropped them before. Show me the names. I love all these names. So, okay, let's jump into the software and get going. Today, we're going to be talking about ClickDesigns plus AI Copy for infographics. Infographics are really powerful, and today from prompt to pixel, we're going to be talking about some really cool things of how you can take some copy from ChatGPT and turn it into some epic graphics. And today's going to be really great because infographics have a lot of words on it, and we used to have to create those on our own. Now we can create them using a design in ClickDesigns and then just use AI to help us fast pass it. Today's our last day of this series, and so it is going to be fun. Let's go. All right, so today, Monday, we are still using ChatGPT, which I call my Chatty G. Chatty G has a personality. Chatty G is my brainstorm partner. Chatty G is the person I go to when I need help firming out some ideas that I have on some branding or a new project. And Chatty G is my copywriter. Chatty G gives me confidence. How about you? What is the name of your ChatGPT? I have a lot of friends here that call them Chatty Joe and Chatty and Chat. And there's a lot of people who call their ChatGPT things. I think you should name it, give it a personality, because that's what it feels like to me. It feels like I get to talk to someone about various topics when it comes to anything, really. And I get confidence knowing that I'm not just going into things blindly. I used to have to write things and wonder if, did I spell it right? Did I have the right grammar? Do I have the right word choice? And now I just kind of mind blob into ChatGPT, and then it comes up with the best version of me and my voice in the best words. And so for me, it's awesome. So today, ClickDesigns, we know that ClickDesigns has 10,000 templates for you ready to go, and that's what we're going to be talking about today, but focused in on infographics, because guess what? You have access to a collection of professionally designed infographic templates covering various topics and industries right inside your ClickDesigns dashboard. And I know this is one that we don't talk about a lot. So I'm excited to kind of uncover the possibilities of infographics. But they present information in a visually appealing and easily understandable format, making it easier for your audience to absorb and retain key messages. Yes, it does, because it grabs attention, educates, and inspires with visually stunning data visualizations that leave a lasting impact. So that's what we're jumping into today. So let's talk about this amazing thing. Yes, we have infographics. It tells a story. Visual information is processed far more efficiently by our brains than text information. It has been reported that visual information is processed 60,000 times faster than textual information. This makes infographics an effective way to convey information. So when we go through these, we can pick one of these amazing templates and then just make the words our own. We're going to do that today. Yay, I can't wait. And there are lots of reasons why you should use illustrations. Infographics can improve decision making. They increase your content's exposure. It enhances content shareability. Infographics can build brand credibility. They complement your branding strategy. Infographics can build high quality backlinks. They help improve your SEO and now what we call AEO. Infographics help you tell a story. It's easy to track results, and infographics enhance readability. That's pretty cool. Also, infographics provide you with eye-catching graphics. They look amazing. They just have this scroll-stopping feel, and when you post an infographic, people want to pay attention to it. So here are some ideas for infographics. Screenshot these if you want to use them and save them for later, or go back to this video and pause and then go and type these in. These are ideas. You can ask ChatGPT to come up with a lot more based on who you are, based on your industry, and based on your niche. So headline hooks, data storytelling, step-by-step explainers, comparison chart copy, myth versus fact lines, listicle information content, infographic content, and process labels. So this one, write 7 quick benefit-driven tips that fit an infographic list. So that's going to be one that we're definitely going to use today. We also have stat emphasis, call to action for infographics, tagline. There are so many things you can do here, but I'm not going to bore you anymore with these slides. Let's jump into the software and get started. Inside my ClickDesigns dashboard, we will click on templates at the top menu bar and scroll over until we see infographics right here, this little tile. Click on infographics and you will see tons and tons of beautifully designed templates ready to go. Now, the goal here today is to pick one and to make it our own. So we're going to make a couple. Ooh, I like this one. Let me preview that one. That one actually is pretty good. It's going to take a lot of more time to do this. So let's come back to this one and we will get to that one in a minute. Let's do a quick one fast so that we can show you how easy it is. So how about this one right here? Click on the little pencil icon and then you'll see our design process, 7 steps to make great designs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay, so let's go over here to ChatGPT and we're going to create a 7-step process that will go on an infographic. See here, we need one action-oriented title that is 2 to 3 words or less. Let's make sure, 2 to 3 words. Yep, see? That start with a verb. Each one has a description. All right, description right here, yeah, okay. That's all we need, and then we need a title. Title plus sub-headline. Okay. Now, what do we want this to be about? What do you guys think? Something AI, right? So how about 7 steps to making amazing graphics using AI. I'm not sure. Let's just see what that looks like. May not be the thing, but we will see. Here's a 7-step process. Okay. Oh, right. This looks perfect. Okay. So I'm going to move this over so I can look at it on my other screen while I create this. So the first one is create stunning graphics. Yeah. And let's go ahead and use this thing and then move this over. And we will move this just like that. Let's get that centered. I want it centered on the page. There we go. Okay, that looks pretty good, don't you think? See how easy it is. And then we can put that here. And we can click this button if we want, or you can just hit the enter. Put that right there. Let's get that to center. Okay, perfect. And the next one is choose your vision. So we'll put just like that. If we want to use the emoji, we can. Let's see what happens if we use the emoji. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then we want to copy and paste this out. Let's go like that. And you'll see that this little button here, click it twice, and you'll be able to make this smaller and go right there. Keep going to make it as small as you want, right? There you go. That's pretty good. Go up. Perfect. Okay, next one. Go to finding this, and we will change these words in a minute. But what is that? Vision. Vision. Why is that? Oh, there it goes. That was weird. See how it just pops out. Kind of crazy. Okay. And then copy this out, add this, and you see how quickly we can turn this into our own little thing here. So let's keep going. Let's move this down just like so. There we go. Move this to be in line. Perfect. Now we could click on this and go down to line height and click on down till it says 1. That might look a little bit better. And then you can move these up. Move these up. There you go. Perfect. Choose your vision. So here we can change this out to vision. Move that in the middle. Perfect. Okay, and then this one we can pick the tool. Move that in the middle. Okay, the next one, number 3, craft a smart prompt, just like so. And then go right here. Okay. Paste it. Again, we'll make it smaller, move that over. Oh, I did something. So click on the back arrow when you get in trouble and you want to start over. Okay, click on the back arrow. Click on the back arrow until we get it back to how we wanted it. Back. There we go. See? And now we can add it back. I forgot to click this little button right here, the text wrap. Click it twice to re-engage it. And then we can take this, go down here to line height, and then move it up. Pretty good. And you can make this smaller. Perfect. Okay, and then here, we're going to put prompt. And then make sure it's centered. There you go. Okay, next one is generate and refine. Just like so. And then here, we can put this right there. And again, click this text wrap twice. Move this over until it fits. And you can make sure it gets aligned just like so. And then click on the line height to make it look better. There we have it. Okay, pretty good. Okay, here is refine. Move that in the middle. Perfect. Okay, we're on step number 5 now. And number 5, boom. And then go down here, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so see how it's getting easier? You just get in a rhythm and you put this right here and then make sure the line height is down and move that up. Just like so. Okay, so then we're going to put this, add text. So we're going to add text. I'll move that in the middle, just like that. Okay, let's go to 6. So we're almost done with this one. See, I wanted to show you one that was easy. So if you go to try these, you can get a quick win. That's the goal here, is to get a quick win so you can see that it's not hard. Click the text wrap twice, move this over, just like so. And then go down here to line height. And you can make this a little bit bigger and then go up. There we have it. Okay, so here is brand. Move that over. Perfect. All right, number 7, the last one. Then we go here, click on this, and move this down. Boom. Click this twice. Go down to line height. Go down one, and then now make this smaller. Go right. There we go. All right. Okay, so click this share. How about, oops. Go down here to share. Share, oops. That. Okay, move that over. And then click on save. Okay, so now we have it. Now we can change the colors if we want. We can change the background. We can change these out. So you'll see that these, here's purple. If we wanted to change them all to my colors, I could. I can just click on brand kit and go like this. And same with this. We can change that out to pink. Change this out to my brand colors, like that. To pink. So you can make this your own. You don't have to keep it exactly the same if you don't want. But for purposes of showing you how easy it is to make this your own colors, I'm just showing you real fast how I would do that. And you would just click on these, go to brand kit, click on your colors, brand kit, click on your colors, brand kit. There we go. So you see how easy it is? Yeah. It's not hard at all. And change this out. Okay, so there's the colors. If we wanted to, we can also change this out. So we can type in 12D. Let's make it F70FFF. So it's the pink. And then we just click on these, change the pink out, like this. See how I'm making them all the same? Just by copying and pasting them. Pretty easy, huh? Yeah, and it looks pretty cool. Gives it that little vibrant color, and there we have it. So, what do you think, guys? Not hard at all, pretty easy. Let's save. All right, back at the dashboard, click on dashboard. We're gonna click on templates, and let's go back to infographics. So, click on templates here. Scroll over here to infographics right here, and let's go find that one that we liked before that was a little longer. It's going to take us a little longer to do, but I liked it because it just looked good right here. Here it is. Let's go ahead and click on the pencil, and here we have it. Looks pretty good. The first thing I want to do is go over here to ChatGPT. So let me pull this back over. So you see that we were just in the 7 steps of creating a stunning graphic using AI, but now we have 7 tips on how to become productive while working from home. So what we can do is you can copy this entire thing out. So like this, and if I copy it out, then I'm training and giving better context, okay? So click on here and just copy all of this out so that you can also upload this right into ChatGPT, meaning that I can export this and then upload it. So I can do it that way, but I'm just showing you an easy way for those who don't want to go through downloading and then uploading. It's totally up to you, but I'm just training my ChatGPT to understand what we're trying to accomplish. There's a lot of text on here, so I want to make sure that I give it exactly what I want. So we're just going to copy this out and take the time to do so. When we do that, we help them understand. When I say them, I mean AI. We help AI to understand what we're trying to accomplish and give it more context. I believe that the better you train your AI with what you're trying to accomplish, your dreams, your goals, your outcomes, what is it, the result you're trying to get, the better it's going to give you the answer you want. If you give it a generic question, it's going to give you a generic answer, and you're not going to be happy. So that's why I'm doing this, and you'll see in a minute exactly what I'm trying to do. So we have just a couple more things here, and this is one. Find your ideal. And then we're going to just ask it to give us something different. And then we're just going to copy paste. It's that easy. I mean, can't get any easier than that. Now we might have a few things we have to clean up, and that's okay. We'll just take the time to do that. But now we can use this. How easy is that, right? So let's see, let's do one. These are bullets. I want to make sure I'm letting it know these are bullets. And then finally 2. So 2 is structure your day and prioritize. Okay, so all right. Okay, now we're off to the races. Let's do this. And here's what we're going to say. Below is an infographic template. The words below represent the placeholder font or text. I want to change out the text with something new. Let's do something with AI graphics. Can you give me replacement text that is the same word count or similar? Let's just see what it tells me. So it's going to give me everything here. Okay, so see how it's kind of giving you exactly what we asked it for? Okay, so now let's go ahead and add this stuff. So I'm going to move this over again to my other screen to make it faster and easier. And then we're going to go to town here. So 7 tips on how to create epic graphics. So let's go here. There we go. And I can click this button here. Go like this. Go like this. And then do the line height. Make sure it's centered here. And then we'll be able to center it like that, like that. There we go. We can get the green arrow there. And then here, let's change this out to while staying on brand. Now let's make this smaller. Like, perfect. Okay, we got the arrow there. 7 tips on how to create stunning AI graphics while staying original and on brand. Perfect. Okay, now take this text, go right here, and boom. Didn't even have to change it. That's pretty good. You need 3 important things. That's actually the same thing, so I'm just going to keep it the same and move that there to successfully create with AI. Perfect. And so the first one is vision. And here is the text right here. This is actually working out way easier than I thought it would be. We're probably going to get into some formatting things here in a minute, but that's okay. This is probably going to overlap, and that's okay, and we will fix that. And then editing is the last one here. So you guys see what I'm doing? I'm making this infographic my own, and man, now I can post this out to social media. I'll come back to this formatting, okay? For now, I just want to get the text in there, and we'll come back to what it looks like, but you get what the idea. Okay, this is actually really good. Okay, find your creative zone, and here we go. Pretty good, huh? Tips. We got tips. We got tips. We're going to put this right here and put that like that. We'll take out these little dashes. I added those to give ChatGPT context, but you'll see, and I will fix this. Don't worry. We'll come back. We'll come back. Okay. Structure your design flow. There we go. And almost done here. Right there. Pretty good. Okay, so now that we've got all the words in here, now we can go back and start to format. So I'm going to change these out to my colors so that, I like to show you guys how you can change it and make it your own. And it's not hard to do when you have your own colors in there. Now you can change all of these out too. So if I wanted to change the colors, I could. And it's pretty good, right? And then I can do F70FFF and change those out if I wanted to. Just real easy like that. Perfect. Okay. So then scroll down here, change this again to my brand colors, these to my brand colors. So 12T60F, and copy that out. Oops. And I do have mine memorized, but you don't have to. You can reference it if you want. Just like that. I have a style guide that I stick to for all my colors, and you guys know I like being on brand, right? And it makes it easier and goes fast. There we go. Perfect. See how I made it all my colors? I can change this out as well. This out as well, just like that. Perfect. Okay, scroll down. This can also change to, let's do the pink. Scroll down here, find your creative zone. So now we're just doing the colors, and colors. Okay, so now that we have all the colors in there, and like I said, we can change these out too. So if I wanted to, I can change his shirt to be blue like that. Now, if I wanted to, I could make it a little darker like that. If you wanted a little shade and contrast, but it doesn't matter. It looks pretty good. Okay, this, I'm going to change it to F0FFF. We'll just make a couple more tweaks. Let's go all the way to the bottom here and change this out, change this out, change this out. Go up here to this one, this one, this one, and this one. One more. Let's see. Where is that one? Oh, where are you? There we go. One more. Looking for that like darker pink. There it is right there. All right. Okay. So you guys get the idea. We're just changing this out to our colors. It looks pretty good. Look at that. I would use this on my socials. Now, the last thing I want to do is go and fix any of the font that is overlapping. So let's scroll down here. This one right here. So we might have to go and see how that changed the size. We don't want that. So go ahead and click on the back. And then what we want to do is make sure that this is highlighted. And scroll this down, move this over, screw this over. So now you can see that we can do multiple different things here. So one of the things is we can make sure that they're not separate lines. So there we go, just like that. Okay, now we're going to do this to this one. So make sure that's turned on, put this all the way over. And again, we're going to make sure there's not multiple lines over here in the edit text, and move that over. And we can move it down. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Move that right in the center of the clock. There we go. And this one, again, make sure there's no breaks in the lines. And then we can move this just like so. All right, one more. Okay, so move that over till it is perfect. See how easy that was? Scroll down here. We can make sure this is on. Move this over. That did not work. So sometimes if it doesn't work, make sure this is toggled off and on, and it'll redo it again, but that's okay. You just need to kind of trick it a little bit and push that up there. Look at that. See, that wasn't that hard. And now that's not overlapping. And if you want to do it a little bit more, you can just move it just like this. And again, you want to make sure there's no breaks over in the edit text. Okay, scroll down. There's a little white button right here. So we can move her over just like so. Perfect. And then scroll down. And then here is him. Again, click that text wrap. Go a little more. Put that right here. Again, no breaks in the lines. Just like so. And move that up. All right, that looks pretty good. I'm super loving it. Okay, hit save. So there you have it. We have this beautiful one that we created. We can click preview. That looks really, really good. This one, let's click preview. That one looks really, really good too. I would use those. Those are epic. They're amazing. All right. So hope you guys got some inspiration to see how you can use ChatGPT to go over here and update the infographics. So that's it. Let me close us out. All right. So I'm excited to say that Click Infographics was our last edition of this series. We did 7 weeks and we are now getting into November. Next week, I cannot believe it. We have Halloween here this coming weekend, and I hope that you guys have been enjoying this whole series. It was amazing for me. I always learn something new. I loved being inspired by all your creations in the Facebook community. So thank you for all of those who actually dropped their inspiring posts and graphics, because that always helps motivate me and others to know what's possible with this software. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week, an even better weekend. And I will see you in November on the next edition of